Alright guys, so we're back at it again. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the exercises. Again, to those of you sending back videos of you exercising or right after the exercise, much appreciated. Glad to see you guys are enjoying it. So we've got another one for you. Again, this is just another thing that you can do outside the classes, which the classes are on www.tsk.com. I think you'll have options between live ones, if they're not already up there, and also pre-recorded ones that should be up there as well. So today we got you another superhero workout, so hopefully you guys enjoy Iron Man, right? On this one, we have some exercises that were newer, but we've done them over the last couple sets or different routines, so they shouldn't be too new to you now. If you don't know how to do them, because I'll go over them a little bit quick today, click back to one of the other videos that we've done before, and you get a little more detail into that explanation. So what we're looking at, 30 jumping jacks, 20 squats, 10 cross punch sit-ups, very similar to a Russian twist, 10 planks with rotation, 10 plank arm raises, 10 push-ups, 10 wall climbers, that's a new one, and then 20 body weight bicep curls or isometric curls. So a couple new exercises for you, can't wait to show them to you. Alright, so our first exercise is a jumping jack. Pretty much everybody knows those. A couple things I want to go over with it. One, the footwork. You don't actually click your feet together. You're not Dorothy, so you're not trying to go home here, right? We want to keep our feet a little bit open. They should never really touch. When I jump them out, about as wide as my shoulders, maybe a little bit on the outside, and then I retract. When I do that, I want to try and land in the same two spots every time, okay? The hands, a couple things that you can do with your hands. One, I don't want to hear you smacking them into your side. I want you to control your body. Again, martial arts with striking and stuff is all about body control. So if we can learn to control our body in other exercises, it helps us. The hand motions, they start near my legs, not on my legs. They come up, don't smack your hands together, get them close, back down. And they always play just short of each other and smacking my body. So I start everything together, everything open. Everything together, everything open. And when I go, if I can control it, you'll get nice speed into the jumping jack. A variation for you, if you guys want to try something a little bit different, is a seal jack, right? So kind of like a seal, right? Clapping your hands here, or fins, right? What happens is I take my arms out and I clap together. Don't actually clap. Again, stop short. Out, together. And just like the regular jumping jack here, everything's together, open. Together, open, right? And try not to touch my hands. Try not to swing your arms behind you. They just kind of line up. And I'm trying to control my body through the whole exercise, all right? On this one, you're doing 30. Either variation is fine. Right after your jumping jacks or seal jacks, what you're going to do is your squat. Same as always. You're here. If you want to try a little something for the squat, instead of bringing your arms out in front of you to counterbalance, if your balance is pretty good, you can keep your arms down inside, trying to bring those fingertips to the ground. What this will do is force you to get a little lower, but really make sure that chest stays upright, nice and strong. It'll help bring you down a bit lower, almost like a frog jump, if you will. On this one, you're doing 20 squats. All right, so the next exercise after the squats is your sit-ups with a cross punch. It's kind of like a Russian twist. However, on the Russian twist, you're sitting here, twisting your body and punching. On this, you're actually going to do a sit-up with it. So I'm going to lay down, shoulders a little bit up off the ground, lower back is flat. I'm going to crunch the abs. As I come up, then twist and punch, return to center, and then come back down. Again, shoulders up just a little bit, squeezing the abs. They should already have a little tension. I'm going to come up first, twist the punch, return, come back down. Up, twist, down. Remember to return to center before you go up or down in that sit-up, okay? So if you're having a little bit of a difficulty or a challenge doing the sit-ups with the punch, right? One of the things you can try to do is stabilize your bottom or your base. All I have to do is come over to something and add a little weight or structure to my legs. So I'm gonna use a heavy bag, but at home you can use a sofa or a chair. Anything that might give you a little lip underneath is fine. I'm just gonna squeeze on the outside of the bag here, but the exercise is exactly the same. I'm gonna start here, nice and strong, lower back is flat, shoulders up. I'm gonna sit up straight first, make the punch, return to center, come back down, sit up, throw the punch, return to center, come back down. Now remember on this exercise, you're doing 10. So you have the option of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can do 10 to this side, 10 to that side for a total of 20. So the next exercise after the sit-ups is going to be your planks with rotation. Again, with the planks, you can do it on your forearms here, or you can do it on your hands. Either one is fine. Remember to open up your feet a little bit, get a little more stability. What I'm going to do is squeeze my core, twist the body up, contract those muscles, bring your body back to center, twist up, back to center. If you're on your elbows, twist up, center, twist, center. All right? On this one, you're doing 10. So again, it's up to you. You can do 10 total, or you can do 10 turns on one side, 10 turns on the other. All right, so on this one, we're doing also a plank again, but this time just the arm raises. So there's no twist, there's no turn like we did previously. I'm just gonna stay here. Again, forearms or hands is fine. I'm gonna try and keep my body center, just raise the arm, right? Keep my body center, raise the arm, and if I do it from here, same thing. I can raise my arm while I'm trying to stabilize my body. Again, I'm doing 10 arm raises all together, or 10 on one side, 10 on the other. All right, so the next exercise after all those planks is the push-up, right? So normal stuff, lock your body really strong, out, bring that chest down, up, or with the knees, right? Remember when you're going, we're trying to bring our chest to the floor, and then back up, okay? Doesn't matter if it's knees or feet. On this one, you're doing 10. All right, so this next exercise is a bit hard. It is a wall climber, right? When I do this, I'm gonna get into a push-up type position with my feet near the wall. Now, if my normal push-up position will put me this far out here, I'm gonna come a little bit inside that. I'm then gonna place my feet onto the wall, and what I'm gonna do is I can start from the ground if I want. I'm gonna slowly walk my feet up the wall. I'm gonna get to a comfortable height, hold a set, and then walk back down. Now, I can come all the way back down to the ground if I need that little rest for a second on my shoulders, if it's a little intense. If you wanna make it a little more intense, you can just keep your feet and keep that stress or pressure in the abs and in the shoulders and not come all the way down to the ground. It's gonna be a little harder because you gotta stabilize that entire time. But if that's what you wanna do, get that extra challenge, do it. Something else that you can do if you're feeling really into the challenge is walk your hands closer to the wall as well. The easiest is going to be to leave your hands where they are, touch your feet in between every time. The next step up will be to keep your feet off the ground, but leave your hands where they are. The final one I'm going to show you now. I set my hands, get my feet to the wall, start walking, and as I walk up, I'm going to get nice and high, nice and close, walk out, and walk back down. And then I'm going to repeat that each time. That's going to be your most intense. You are doing 10 wall climbers altogether, whatever variation you do. This exercise is a new one for us. It is a bicep curl or isometric, right? An isometric, so you guys know, is no movement at the joint, right? So I'm not contracting, I'm not extending, right? It's just gonna hit in a position and I'm gonna squeeze that muscle as hard as I can for 20 seconds. To do this one way you can do it is just by leaning on a wall, and I'll show you how to do it when you're sitting as well. What I'm gonna do is get into a little bit like a squat, almost like a wall squat. I'm gonna make a figure 4 with my leg, and then I'm gonna insert my hand in between the leg. Now when I do this, I don't wanna use my hand. Sometimes when you bend your hand like that, it's gonna put a lot of pressure into your elbow. I'm actually gonna rest my wrist, right? So I'm gonna insert deep enough to get my hand to show. My calf is resting right on top of my wrist. My opposite hand is gonna hold my leg here. I do not want my leg to be brought up. I'm gonna keep it where it is. I'm gonna put a little bend into the elbow, and then all I'm gonna do is make that bicep muscle as hard as I can, trying to bring my leg up, but not allowing it to happen. I'm gonna count to 20 in my head. So another way you can do this exercise is you can sit down in a chair or something, right? As I sit down into the chair, I'm gonna make that same figure 4 with my foot. I'm still gonna rest my hand or my arm on top, still gonna insert to my wrist. Remember, if I grab with my hand and I start bending, I'm gonna probably flex at the forearm, and again, that can put pressure into your elbow. So if you rest up on your wrist or your lower forearm, it'll stop you from doing that. See, my hand's not touching at all. I'm gonna make the bicep muscle, make sure I don't lift my leg, and I'm trying to curl that leg up as hard as I can, squeezing that muscle nice and strong, again, counting to 20 seconds. So remember, the idea of these series of exercises is to get straight through the whole exercise without any pausing. On this one, you had a lot of options, whether you wanted to make it a little tougher, make it a little bit easier. Make sure you're putting it at a challenging level for yourself. So even if something like 20 squats is really starting to kill your legs, drop it to 10, right? Make sure you have a good level of challenge where you're feeling the fitness, but you're getting through the whole course of exercises without any breaks. Keep in mind those wall climbers are towards the end, so be careful walking your feet. I'll have to show you maybe at home because I don't have any stairs here, but you can use stairs as well with that, right? So you're going straight through all the exercises. Once you've done all the exercises, you have a 1 to 2 minute break, and then you go back through it. You can do it anywhere between 3 to 5 or more times if you're feeling up to the challenge. Time that we finished up the class, we talked a little bit about, setting up a challenge for yourself and, however long this whole quarantine type of thing is going to be working, saying, hey, come back to me in better shape than when you left me. Do that as a challenge for yourself. And in order for you to be successful with that, it's going to take a little bit of self-discipline, right? And I know self-discipline might be a little bit hard to come by because as you sit out of work for a while, naturally people are going to start to get a little bit more lazy with things, right? So the best thing I think that you could do for yourself is set up a structured time, right? Put it into your phone. Hey, at this time of day, I'm gonna work towards this, and schedule. If you're looking to read a book, schedule it into your phone. Don't just say, hey, I'll get to it when I have some downtime, because your downtime is gonna very quickly become maybe a nap on the sofa, watching TV, maybe kids playing video game or something like that. Schedule it for yourself. Have that structure in your life. Although you may have a little bit more free time, or no free time, because if you're home with the kids, you might not have much to yourself. If you don't schedule things, it quickly gets pushed out of your mind, right? Something that'll help you structure that a little bit, and I want you guys to keep your eyes open for it, is we'll be sending an email from the school. We're going to allow some people to take some of the pads if you don't have some at home, so keep your eyes open for that. We'll schedule it with you so you guys don't have a mass amount of people coming to the school at one time, the whole social distance stuff. We'll try and get you through kind of like a drive-through, if you will. Maybe I'll get Lily to help me out. I'm sure she's pretty good at drive-through stuff. So with that being said, keep your eyes open for that email. Also keep your eyes open, the organization as a whole, not just myself, is obviously putting out videos and stuff like that. I like to keep things a little more low-key, hence why you get emails from both us and from the organization. And one of the things that you may be seeing is following that same structure that I was just talking about. They're starting to schedule online classes. There will be some that are pre-recorded. There will be some that are live streamed. Make sure you guys are keeping your emails open. You're looking at it from time to time to kind of take a look. There's going to be an online schedule just like what we do for classes, but for classes for you at home, right? As of right now, it looks like I'll be teaching on a Tuesday as long as nothing with that changes. So keep that in mind also. I would love to have you guys jump onto that. Live stream will be a little weird for myself, but that's what we are going to do to try and reach out to you guys and stay prevalent with you. But most importantly, what I like about it is the structure. The self-discipline I was just talking about, right? Without that self-discipline, the world will run by you real quick, right? So make sure you set it up for yourselves, kind of schedule yourself for that class, and then if you take a class, let me know. If you do the strength training, let me know. Send me that video. If you want to put something on Facebook and record it, or if you just want to email it to me, let me know that you're getting out there, that you're doing something. Don't just sit at home.